Connor Murphy really messed me up.
This is goodbye. And I thought it would be fit to end it all in the same setting from which I began this crazy chapter of my social media content.
When I saw the news that Connor Murphy had passed, I was genuinely numb. Yeah, I have a really weird relationship with Connor Murphy.
So there's this guy, his name is Stephen Arch. So Stephen Assarch. His name is Stephen Assarch. I can't make this up.
I covered his descent into madness in 2021, and it led me down one of the strangest stories I had ever covered in my life. It's a long story, so I'm just gonna run through my interactions with Connor Murphy and kind of figure out what happened.
How's it going, guys? Just about to kill this chest workout at my school gym. All right, let's get shredded.
Connor Murphy was a bodybuilder. He first gained viral acclaim by going out on the street, taking off his shirt, and attracting women.
You want to see your new favorite color?
Oh.
He would just be like, "Hey ladies, how's it going?" And they'd be like, "What? I could do math problems and I can figure out stuff." And they'd be like, "Whoa!" And then he'd take his shirt off and they'd be like, "Whoa!" And that was like the whole thing. You know, I didn't really think much of it. I saw, Ethan Klein made videos on Connor Murphy, and it was just kind of a joke at the end of the day.
I also would like to talk about my idol, Connor Murphy.
I was working at Business Insider in 2021, and I was scouring YouTube, and I found a video of two people who went to go visit Connor Murphy. And they went in his house, and it was an absolute pigsty. He had ayahuasca powder, which is a dangerous hallucinogen you should just not take willy-nilly.
My first ayahuasca ceremony was like a year ago when I baked my death and all that shit to try and... It was my uncalibrated plan, but that turns out to be part of the plan.
And this is all legal through like eBay?
This is enough to enlighten the world, bro. Then 3 to 5 grams of this. Sometimes I push it, I do like 7.
It seemed like a guy really going through something. And I was like, oh, this seems like an interesting story. And I reach out to those two YouTubers who then introduce me to another source, who then introduces me to Lauren. Now, Lauren was Connor Murphy's ex-girlfriend. Well, Connor Murphy's on and off again girlfriend. And Lauren told me that she had been sexually assaulted by Connor. While I'm doing this and talking to Lauren, I'm also talking to Connor. Now, Connor, after, taking all those hallucinogens, had ended up in a mental institute. And he told me that he was just an actor, and it was all just a play.
This is just acting, okay? It's just acting.
There is an online persona, and then there's a real person. So I'm very curious to see who the real Connor Murphy is, rather than the parasocial relationship fans have with you.
Right. I do an online persona now. I'm an actor. I do all sorts of different acting. So recently I've been acting like I've been high on drugs, right? So I can act like crazy. So I've been acting like really crazy recently in order to kind of prove a point, in order to spread mental health awareness, right?
And there's a reason why I'm saying goodbye to you all exclusively. Because you're my favorite audience out of any of my channels.
He told me that it was all based off of Dear Evan Hansen, the play.
And so, no, I haven't done it in I've been completely sober. It's been an act, right? I'm acting out the play Dear Evan Hansen. So Dear Evan Hansen, the main character, I'm sure you know, the main character's name is Connor Murphy. He died presumably of a drug overdose. And he was, depressed. There's a song called Dear Connor Murphy, Will You Please Stop Doing Drugs? And so I've been acting out that play in order to spread mental health awareness.
It was all just kind of confusing. Connor would tell me these things, and, he would seem level-headed and somewhat normal. But then you'd look at his content, and I'd be like, what the hell is going on?
Why, hello, I'm Mickey Mouse, and this is a family-friendly channel. Where's my sister? And this video is part of a play. It's a plan, here's a clue, 31st of May.
I talked to Lauren, and Lauren and I would have long conversations. Lauren would call me at like 1, 2 a.m., telling me she was worried about Connor, and I would be talking to her about that. It was all this back and forth. I'd be talking to Connor, I'd be talking to Lauren.
Yeah, so I'm trying to spread mental health awareness by saying, hey, there are a lot of people, many, many people have gone to jail for false rape accusations. So I'm trying to spread awareness for that, and I'm also trying to show, hey, Lauren is a mentally ill individual And I'm not trying to make her look like a bad person. I'm saying, hey, we need to spread awareness to this, and people like this need to admit that they have an issue and work on it.
And then one day, I tell Lauren I want to be able to tell her story. But in order to tell her story, I need more proof. And she tells me that she filed a police report. And she goes to the police station, gets the report, and sends it to me, which is enough for us to run the story. Now, while I'm working on this story, I'm talking to Lauren, I'm talking to Connor. Connor is like posting things online that I'm writing a hit piece. He is like ready to try to take me down.
So he's kind of doing a hit piece on me. He's trying to, he's trying to dig up some dirt on me and stuff.
It wasn't until the day the story got released where things like really changed me. I remember texting Lauren the article, and I get a text message back of her and Connor in the shower together, implying that this was all just a massive troll, that she had created a police report that may not have been correct, that they were all just kind of messing with me. And when I tried to reach out to Lauren, Connor would pick up and troll me harder.
So he interviewed you about some stuff. We don't have to necessarily we can talk about whatever you want. Like I'm an open book. I have nothing to hide.
No, we can talk about it, because I think it's important for you to to let people know what you did was so messed up to me.
Oh, really?
That's important. Yeah, that's important. Because
Okay.
that's what he interviewed me on. Everything that
So let's talk about
he
what I did.
posted.
Let's talk about what I did to you.
Connor and Lauren, I don't think they were in on it together from the beginning. It's probably the most difficult story I've ever covered because it ruined the trust that I had for sources. When you tell a story that's something as sensitive as sexual assault, you have to take it seriously. And most of all, you be there for your source. And I always wanted to make sure that I didn't want to push back that boundary, but I also needed her to know that what I was doing was something I cared about, and it was something I'm sensitive for. I wasn't just trying to mess with her. I wasn't just trying to do a hit piece or whatever. I genuinely wanted to tell the story of how, she claims and she filed a police report that she was sexually assaulted. And when I got that message, I just broke. I remember I got the message while I was in the shower, and I called my editor being like, what is this? This is insane. I don't know what's going on. Then Connor starts posting content about me. He's instigating his fans to come after me, trying to say that this was all just a test. This was all just to show how the media is bullshit.
This is really to show you that you can't trust the media.
And how everything in the media is just made up. And haha, he trolled me. Didn't he troll me?
Mr. Steven Assarch, you did not pull the 5D chess move. I already gave you these hints. I sent you these text messages to give you these hints. You still didn't pick up on it. I even told, how many times did I say I was acting? Jesus, so many times.
And since that article, I have not been able to trust sources the same way. I have to maintain a strict set of distance, because if I don't, I could have another situation on my hands.
Look what we're sending to Mr. Business Insider Guy. I'm reading it right now.
Connor, this is so, oh my god, this is the ballsiest thing I've ever done.
I have never experienced anything like this or anything since. This is a story I never thought I was going to tell. It just kind of felt petty to just put it on the internet for no reason. But now that Connor's not here, I don't think I'll ever have an opportunity to tell this again. Connor's last few years have seemed like an absolute wild rush. He went to Thailand.
Can you tell a ladyboy by seeing him? And
Really?
Yeah,
So beautiful.
boy.
You look like woman. You are very beautiful.
Let's see. She
look like woman, but I'm woman.
very soft. Feel like woman.
Smell like woman.
Taste?
Actually, right after the article came out, he stripped naked and ran around the US Open.
Mr. Steven Assarch, we got him good. You manipulative reporters, why don't you start spreading love instead of trying to spread lies just to gain money?
I remember Business Insider wrote an article about it, not realizing that we had just published an article about Connor Murphy. And I went to the writer and was like, I just did this story about this. And he was like, weird. Same guy, I guess.
Lauren, my beautiful ex-girlfriend, thank you so much for being in on the plan and helping expose the fakeness of the media.
When Connor Murphy went to Thailand, he seemed to go deeper down the drugs.
I'm absorbing the spirit of Elon!
He posts the strangest content. With Connor, it was always felt like it was just part of a game. He went down a dark rabbit hole, and I'm truly sorry he's gone.
I was, indeed, in psychosis. The more I realized that I garnered an audience primarily through visual, carnal stimulation. Let's be honest, most people subscribe to this channel to be passively updated with what they perceive to be a tragic downfall of a popular fitness influencer, uninterested in the actual substance this channel has to offer.
This is not the sort of video I'm used to making. I don't think these are the videos I'll be making in the near future, but it's something I wanted to do and make sure that I got out there. My name has been Stephen Ace Arch, and this has been Stephen Ace Arch Talks.
I guess this is goodbye.